Hello, hello. Welcome back. We're playing Imperator, of course. The Thracian Empire must grow larger. We spent some time since the last episode building roads, beginning religious and cultural conversions in our new territories here. Apparently the Olympics just happened again. And, just consolidating, building up our armies. We recruited now another army in Mesopotamia, as well as Cappadocia Pontica. We'll be developing those armies. And we're getting ready for our next bit of conquest. Mainly the Ptolemaic kingdom, which is no longer even in Egypt. I could not say I was paying enough attention to events to explain exactly how they got completely moved out of Egypt into territory that they didn't originally hold, other than they kept losing wars to Fezzan here. So, I think we're going to not waste too much time. Let's just go ahead and, well, first thing, let's stop drilling all these armies. Didn't bother hiring mercenaries for this one because we have the army of Asia, the army of Phrygia, the army of Cappadocia Taurica, the army of Bithynian Paphlagonia, and the army of Cilicia right here. And, I mean, we've got the smaller army of Mesopotamia right here, and Cappadocia Pontica here if we really just desperately need reinforcements for some reason. But I really don't think the Ptolemies and their allies are going to put up that much of a fight. Now we're going to make Palmyrene the war goal, since it's right there. We can quickly occupy it, start getting that ticking war score, and then just start working our way down. They do have a lot of allies. They actually somehow are now allied with the Persian revolt. That might actually complicate things slightly. So we are going to hire some mercs. I mean, this is going to end up working in our favor, but it's a little silly. It's a little wacky. But hey, this just means that we could take more land. We can take these coastline bits, and we could push further into Mesopotamia in this war also, depending on, just how much war score things are going to cost. So we'll give a little bit of time for our mercs to move down there and get their morale filled up. And then we'll be right back when we're ready to start the war. Alright, and we are about ready to go ahead and kick this off. Now they're going to call in a lot of allies. Tyre, Cyprus, Saloy, Berenike, Machna, Parfait Onion, and Minkar. But they're all little Bobo nations. They're not going to be they ain't going to be able to stand up to the might of the Thracian Empire. No siree. So let's go ahead and just immediately get our troops moving into their territory. Persian revolt has not joined the war so far. Well, if they don't join the war, then we can go ahead and disband those mercs, but, we shall see. Go ahead and just start taking all these province capitals and cities. Sorry about that, I had a little itch in the back of my throat there for a second. Good, good. Well, it appears that the Persian revolt has smartly decided to not join the war. Well, they know they're next on the chopping block again anyways. We lost or actually gained an import. Looks like. Camels. I don't know. There's really not much more we need to import. And by not much, I mean not really anything I can think of. Alright, well, we've spotted one of their armies. Don't think we're going to catch them. We're going to catch them now. The army of Phrygia catches them. And absolutely wiped them. Absolutely bodied them. Now we've got a little siege here at Arados, but that won't last that long. It is the army of Asia. They've got 6 engineers. Oh, well, speaking of such, it's done. It's done sieged. Now, the city of Sidon here will take, of course, longer, but... Alright, excellent. Go ahead and send them in. Let's begin the siege. While we just keep occupying everything else as well. How about you go siege down their capital? Or occupy their capital? That'd be really silly. It'd be really hee-hee funny. Yeah, they got their little pittance armies over here. We're kind of quickly boxing them in here. I don't think they're going to have anywhere to run here momentarily. Alright, the army of Cilicia is about to catch the actual Ptolemaian army. Boom, and they have to retreat into the desert, where they will just attrit to death. Gotta love it. Love to see it. Love to see it. Now let's go ahead and hit the other province capital, and then we will send these guys down to occupy the rest of Tyre's holdings here. We can send the army of Asia back to Antigonea, I think. Just kind of hold them in reserve. Excellent, excellent. Siege of Sidon is done. Haha. Alright. Think I can send you back to Bambeek. And I think we'll just kind of sit on what we've got until this siege is done. Oh yes, I absolutely just completely forgot to just blockade Cyprus. Almost like I put all these navies over here for a reason that we've been building up. Okay, apparently we were building a city over here. That's nice and all. I didn't know we were building a city there, but go ahead and go on cultural assimilation, please. Alright, and Tyre and the Ptolemies. Try and bring up another 6,000 men. Oof, they brought a big old navy, huh? Well, well, well. Except they are retreating. Alright, well. I ain't gonna complain. I ain't gonna complain. Keep up the blockade. Oh, I love getting corrupt governors. That's my favorite. Okay, I thought that guy's name was Kefka for a second. I was saying, oh, that's horrible. What foolishness are we playing with here to allow a man named Kefka to be a governor? That's just playing with fire. I think we'll catch them here. Or at least one of them. We caught all of them. Ripping pepperonis. Jabronis. Rip in pepperonis. Jabronis. Alright. This war is looking pretty well won at this point. I think we just need to... well, let that ticker go up a little bit, and we'll get a little more war score, and we'll be ready to piece this out. Then we're going to be going after the Persian revolt again next. Well, let's just see if they will be easily pieced out for basically everything we want now. Which is basically just completely destroying the Ptolemaic kingdom. Okay, that is just... if we wait a little bit longer, we can take the whole gamut of what we want. So, we're gonna wait just a little tiny bit, and then we are going to piece this out. Alrighty, they are ready to accept at this point. 88 war score, 13 aggressive expansion, and we take all of this. I'm willing to accept that. I am willing to accept that. Now, I'm just going to move some armies just a little bit here, and we're going to go straight in on the quote-unquote Persian revolt. We just kept the mercenaries. They're not really costing us that much. Oh, and an oratory advance. Well, well, well. I think we are going to continue down this tree here so we can eventually get winning land by the spear. So we're going to take mandate local governance, that, and of course a little bit more AE decay will always be a good thing. Now, if we straight away declare wooer on the quote-unquote Persian revolt, they're going to bring in a few allies who are mostly nobodies. We're going to declare for North Phoenicia, since it's, well, right here. And we'll also probably take this land from Scythopolis. At the same time, we'll try and take this stuff in Mesopotamia, Samaria, and this coastline stuff. Just make sure, yep, it's just these guys out here that are allied to them still. So we'll get our armies in position, and then we'll destroy them. So we'll be back as soon as we're ready to start the war. Alright, everyone is in position, and we are about ready to kick this off. We did go ahead and hire one more mercenary army just in case they've got everything over here. Plus, pretty much all their allies are right over here. So, we're going to go ahead and kick it off to take North Phoenicia. What did we lose? What did we lose an import on? Furs. Now, let's start occupying. Start attacking. Oh, apparently we absolutely wiped one of their armies and didn't even realize it. Excellent. Now, they tried to fight us here in Syria, and well, see how that worked out for them. We could definitely see how that one worked out for you. Not very well. Not very well at all. Destroying their ships. Occupying all the war goal lands here. Are we gonna catch them here and trap them? Their whole massive 4,000 man army. These guys are gonna get stuck on a fort sooner or later. Speaking of such. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, that's all that occupied. Now we just pretty much have to occupy all this. And maybe beat up their allies a little bit, and that should be the war. That should be just about it. All right, that's that war done, or that siege Dunsky. Now it's just a game of chasing these guys around and waiting until we can piece them out. Well, well, well. It looks really like we're not going to have any trouble piecing these guys out, but let us check just in case. Alright, alright. Oh yeah, we can piece out for all of it that we want right now. And so we will. And so we will. And now we can get rid of these mercs. And head you back to somewhere to station up for now. Let's go Orko. We're going to Orko, boys. Beautiful, beautiful. Now what we are in desperate need of now is roads to link all this up. So we are going to queue a lot of that up and just wait and get all this built up because we're not wasting too much time. As soon as those roads are built and we have armies positioned, we're going in on Gaza. Hey yo, it's a little too culturally relevant right now, and possibly then Serapeon, and we want to take Egypt. All right, I would like to take Egypt. Soon, trademark. So we'll be back once we're ready to continue our campaign, our military campaign. Alright, we've returned, and we're still getting, well, excuse me, we still have one army still on road building. That really matters over there. We are about ready to go in on Gaza, which we'll call Fezzan into the war. We can take land from them as well. Serapeon here is not their ally. I think they're actually at war with Fezzan. Yeah, they are at war with Fezzan and Gaza right now. So we'll just take them out afterwards. But this is our chance to strike at Egypt. And our aggressive expansion decay is quick enough now that we can get away with a lot of these chain wars like this. Alright. It begins. It begins. We can't escape the war in Gaza, even in our escapist video games, huh? Knowing my luck, this video will get just absolutely sinkholed in the algorithm because of this. That'd be my luck. And we lost a lot of imports. Let's fix that real quick. What else did we actually lose? Well, camels. We always seem to lose camels. And we got one more import route. One more import route. I guess we'll import some amber all the way from Scandia. Mr. Worldwide. We'll deal with that at some point, or we won't. Who cares? Yeah, why not? Do some sweeping reforms in the middle of a war. That sounds smart. That sounds brilliant. All right, excellent. Another siege done. And another siege done. Now, if they're gonna move into us, that's gotta be through one of these two ways, so. What'd be great is if they would just conquer Seraphia. See, there we go. There we go. This is exactly what we were waiting for. It's exactly what we were waiting for. This makes things easier. Now our gateway to Egypt is open. Beautiful. We'd love to see it. We'd love to see it. A lot of sieging down, but that's it's just way she goes, boys. Way she goes. Alright. Oh, we need a new admiral real quick. Our first full-on enemy army has been spotted. 12,500 men of Fezzan. Which should be absolutely no problem for us to take care of. Oh, our own family, huh? Doesn't have enough positions. There's gotta be a, there we go, there's gotta be a position open in an alchemicid to fill it. Alright, they're going to attack us at Pelusion. I think we can hold it until reinforcements get there. We absolutely can. And we are absolutely bodying them. We also got a new king, by the way. Our old king died. He was like 78 years old at this point, so it's not surprising. But our new king is 49 years old, Antisthenes II. We gotta siege these things down if we wanna. If we want to be able to penetrate into Egypt proper. We've got a lot of sieging to do. But these lands are incredibly rich. And taking them will prove a massive boon for our empire. And I don't think we needed to bring all of this, all these heavy hitters. But I will keep some of them here, just in case. Just in case. We don't need all the big boys, but having some of the big boys here is just insurance, shall we say. Still, even with these massive armies and our expanded navies, we're still making 88 a turn, almost 89 a turn. It's beautiful. Love to see it. All right. Well, their army is returned. I don't think they want any of that smoke, though. At least not at this point. But for us to have freedom of movement here, we've got to get rid of some of these... Take some of these forts off the border. Rather put them on the board in our favor. We do have them kind of trapped, however. Which is quite nice. Oh, Egypt, why you gotta be so fortified? Why you gotta be so fortified? Huh? Well, probably because, you know, you're like the breadbasket of the ancient world. Oh, they're bringing in a massive army, and I'm not going to be able to reinforce that from here. Except now I might be able to. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Though it appears we might win before they get there. We did. Beautiful. Well, you didn't need my help after all. Which leaves you able to go siege down more provincial capitals. Alright, another siege done. Another provincial capital we can just occupy. And moving down the Nile, occupying everything we see. You can go occupy that. Please. And let's start sieging down Clisma. We did well at the Olympics. That's nice to hear, I guess. But not what I'm concerned with. I'm concerned with matters of war. We are losing government officials like crazy during this conflict. Send the army of Cilicia to handle these depleted morons. Excellent. Excellent. Good. They're really suffering in this war now. They've been reduced to annoying flies kind of status here. Oh, we caught him again. We caught him again. Alright, well, they managed to unoccupy that provincial capital, but that's fine. We can just go and reoccupy it real quick. And let's let them get caught on forts, and then we just whack them. Whack them, Tone. Just get more free war score and experience from absolutely... Oh, that was a little bit of a stack wipe. By a little bit, I mean a massive one. No, I do not want to recruit those mercenaries. I want to adjust where my army is moving to. You silly goose. Alright, let's see if we can catch him here. Alright, Siege of Klisma has been won. Excellent. Let's see. They'll keep acting like pests, and we just have to swat them every time they come back up. Think we might catch them here. Yep, we're catching them. Beautiful. So not much of a wipe there, but that's a-okay. That's a-okay. We'll come get them down here and keep smacking them around, keep getting that free war score. I want to take... not everything they have. I don't want to push way far into North Africa right now. Excuse me. But what I do want to do is take all of Egypt. And that's going to take a little bit of war score. Just a little bit. Just a wee little bit. Just a tiny bit. So, you know, I want an unquestionable victory. I want a total victory. We got plenty of manpower. Just deal with it, buddy. Just deal with it, buddy. Send the army of Phrygia over here to continue pushing them across here and ensure that they're not going to cross the Sinai again. Then go start sieging down Luxor. Oh, they're actually going to catch them here in Drepanon. There we go. And we got a good little wipe that time. A good little wipe. And they're trying to come around here, so we just gotta cut them off. We just gotta cut them off a little bit. Get a little quick wipe here. And then we gotta chase them back up here. It's annoying, but it is what it is. We need a new governor of Dacia. Alright. Well, once this is sieged down and this is sieged down, I think we'll be able to peace out for everything we want. Probably. Alright, we'll catch them here. Good. Good. Beautiful. We love to see those delicious stack wipes. Oh, they see the army of Cilicia coming in there. They're turning tail. They're turning tail and wanting to boogie out of here. They're wanting to beat feet. Too bad for them. We're not giving up the chase here. You can fall back to Pintalis. They can play with my Pintalis all they want. It ain't gonna stop anything. Ain't gonna stop me. Least unhinged Tiervarg moment here recently. You know, I'm just gonna see if they will accept everything I want at this point, as is. Which is basically just gimme Egypt. Gimme all of Egypt. Nope, we actually have to occupy these capitals. So, okay. So be it. I'm gonna make you pay for it though. Gonna make you pay for your insolence. Make you pay for your silliness. And let's send you back up here. Now, go through here, then through here. Back up to Arsinoe and Serapeion. Go back up to Serapalin, and that's a showing my age. Alright. That's a showing my age kind of reference. Jeez. Oh, buddy. got another import route, huh? What the heck even am I gonna import? I guess veggies from Scythia. We don't really need the food, but it's whatever. That's pretty much all we can import now that we aren't already in a surplus of. Well, maybe now they'll be willing to listen to reason. Maybe now they'll be willing to come to the table like reasonable adults. That is way more war score than we can afford. Well, it appears we are not going to be able to take all of Egypt in one war, unfortunately. Yep. Reset. So, we're going to take all of Gaza, of course. We're going to take the Sinai. We're going to take these bits here. And that's really all we can take, unfortunately, in one war. So we gotta move everybody back to where they belong. Oh, a little disappointing, but that, you know, makes sense. So we're gonna have to wait out the truce with Fezzan before we can take more of it from them. And really our only other option right now, at least, would be to go after Parthia. We have claims on a lot of their stuff, and that's gonna, you know, expanding into Persia is of course going to, Persia proper is of course going to be necessary to, you know, reforge Alexander's empire. We need to take basically all this, and we would actually have to push up into India as well. But Egypt is the main goal right now. And we're we managed to gain a good foothold at the very least into Egypt, as well as expanding our hold over Mesopotamia and continuing the development and road building and all that. We will definitely want to continue building more roads out here and really connect all this up to make moving troops through here a lot quicker and easier for the next war. But I think that's probably a really good place to leave off for today. We've made a lot of progress, we've conquered a lot, and attempted to begin consolidating it. But for now, I think that is where we'll leave off for today. So thank you everyone for coming out and watching. Be sure to leave a like, maybe even a comment, and maybe even subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.